10 things you never knew about Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Because they're probably not true. Lando was originally going to be played by Gene Wilder, but was recast for diversity. He went on to play Skip Donahue in Stir Crazy. Boba Fett was originally supposed to be Vader's apprentice, but his role was diminished when Lucas realized that people might mispronounce his name as Bubba Fat. They still did. Yoda was never meant to be green, but because of the lighting effects for the swamp and the material of the puppet, it was unavoidable, and Lucas accepted the Jedi Master's fate. The famous father line was originally a joke by James Earl Jones. The team was so confident in their editors that no one bothered to review the film before it was released. Lucas was mortified. The Wampa that attacked Luke on Hoth was inspired by Lucas's childhood pet, a bearded collie, Jar Jar. The dog was very vicious and bit Lucas several times. Lucas held on to this resentment until he finally got his revenge in 1999. Tauntauns were originally meant to be played by kangaroos. Snow kangaroos. This, of course, fell through when someone finally convinced Lucas that there was no such animal. We still believe. Tow cables were written in when they couldn't get rid of the rigging holding up the snow speeders on the white backdrop of Hoth. It's a good thing, though. Otherwise, Tom Holland wouldn't have had that hilarious line in Civil War. Luke originally wore a wetsuit in the Bacta tank, but he had a reaction to the material of the suit. When he recovered 3 days later, they shot it with him in his underwear. Wink wink, Leia. In order to get a genuine reaction from Mark Hamill during the famous "I am your father" scene, David Prowse told him that Harrison Ford had eaten his lunch. No! Mark Hamill loves his lunch. In Legends, the Tauntauns quickly became extinct after the battle on Hoth. They saw the walkers and realized they would never grow up to be that majestic. They became increasingly depressed and ceased to reproduce. This has been the 10 things you never knew about Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Because they probably aren't true. Presented by Orc Rogues. Find us online at www.orcrogues.com. Social media and Twitch information is in the description below. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.